What's up, peoples? Welcome to Nate's Life Lessons / Journey, where I would talk about the life lessons that I learned from sports, entertainment, finances, and even my personal life. Today, I will talk about the life lessons that I learned from why Dave Chappelle is one of the greatest comedians of all time. Now, in my opinion, Dave Chappelle is like the Jay-Z of comedy. Not to mention, he is a Grammy Award-winning comic. He had his own show called The Chappelle Show on Comedy Central, which is an all-time classic, which is the best comedy show that Comedy Central has ever had, even better than Key and Peele. And he had enough confidence to believe in himself to turn down a $50 million deal that Comedy Central offered him and take a hiatus to go to Africa and come back to land a Netflix deal worth $10 million more than what Comedy Central would have given him. And now all he has to do is put out comedy specials on Netflix, and he makes about $20 million plus per special, and he does less work than he would have done on Comedy Central. In my opinion, he's the closest we have in this generation, between the Gen X's and the millennial generation. He's the closest we have to Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy. And listen, the reason why I'm saying this is because I've looked at a lot of Dave Chappelle comedy specials, and my granddad, he sat me down one time because I was talking about who my favorite comedian was and who I thought was the best. And he was telling me about Richard Pryor. Now, I knew about Richard Pryor, but I haven't really heard his specials, but I always heard how great he was. Well, my granddad sat me down and he had me listen to a Richard Pryor album. And then I looked at a Richard Pryor special on the internet, and then I looked at a Dave Chappelle special, and I said, golly, Richard Pryor is what people says he is. But Dave Chappelle is definitely the closest we have to Richard Pryor. After I listened to those two specials, I made a decision right then and there. Dave Chappelle is the closest we have to Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy. So, if you don't believe me, that's fine. I'm not a comic. But here's what other comedians have to say about Dave Chappelle.
I've never been the funniest person on the planet at any point. So now, it doesn't matter if people have a different opinion, and it doesn't matter if my fans think differently. They're biased. They should think differently. But now, Dave Chappelle has always been funnier than me. And Chris Rock has always been funnier than me. I've always been aware of who was funnier than me. I've just also been aware of who wasn't.
Would we ever see a Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle collab?
Hey man, Dave Chappelle is the baddest person to touch a microphone that's alive right now. I will say it, and I will stand by it. Me and Chris Rock, we were at a show. I'm about to leave now, man. Me and Chris Rock, we were at the Comedy Cellar, and this night is one of the best nights of comedy, like just by accident. I just want to work on some jokes. I just want to work on some jokes. As I'm going on stage, Chris Rock walks in the door. I go, what up, Chris? What you doing? You going up? He's like, yeah, I was going to work out. I said, all right, I'm about to go up now. He's like, all right, I'm going to come down. I'm going to come down, I'll watch, see if it's back. Chris goes, he works on material, he gets all, hey, look, this is funny. This is funny as hell. What if you say this? And, oh, good. We just shooting shit. Chappelle comes in. Yo, what up, guys? Hey, y'all go up already? Yeah, we just fucking went up. You going up? Yeah, all right, we gonna watch. Me and Chris sit in the back. Dave was up probably for 20 minutes. There was a moment where me and Chris looked at ourselves and the jokes that we just had, we were going over them. At the same time, we balled the shit up. I was like, this went fucking awful.
Oh, that's
Both
good.
looked at each other and was like, yo, we fucking stink. Like, our level of thinking is horrible. Chappelle is just different, man. Like, he cannot be copied.
Well, when Dave went away, he came back, right? Everybody sold out. What? How many dates at the radio?
10.
10
10.
nights.
Dave's a beast. Dave's a beast, man. That's the only man that puts a little fear in my heart. I'm like, okay,
It's real.
what's he doing?
Do you watch him? Do you watch him?
Totally.
You study?
Totally. I got Chappelle. I got an app. I follow him. I'm like, my man Prince Paul always says, competition keeps you in condition.
True.
So yeah, that's my man right there. Jay's not putting out his album till he hear what Kanye got.
Truth.
You know what I mean? He's not. Like, he's gonna listen. Okay, I can put this out.
True.
So I'm not putting out nothing until I hear what Dave got.
Top 5 comedians all time.
Top 5 comedians all time. Richard Pryor is the greatest comedian to ever live. Bill Cosby's right there. Eddie Murphy is, come on, what's better than Delirious?
Right.
I'm a big Dave Chappelle fan. I'm going to put Dave Chappelle in the top 5.
Wow.
Killing Me Softly is my favorite. Killing Me Softly is like, it's ridiculous. Ooh, Martin Lawrence. Dave Chappelle.
Ooh. Martin Lawrence or Dave Chappelle?
Hey, man. Martin show's amazing. You can't watch any episode without laughing real hard, but, man. The only man that puts fear in my heart on stage is Dave motherfucking Chappelle.
Wow. That's big coming from you. Thanks, Chris.
To put fear in your heart. I
I'm like, all right. I still might have to take him out, but but my adrenaline's going.
Yeah.
I have to ask you about Chappelle's special. It's getting a lot of flack right now. I mean, he went in on
Chappelle show. It's fair to say he's getting flack, and it's also fair to say he's getting a lot of praise. And me, as a stand-up comic, the thing that I was supportive more than anything is a person that's fearless, not afraid to say what they feel, and not afraid to just address things that are troubling to the world in a humorous way. Right now, to this day, Dave Chappelle is this generation's Richard Pryor.
My point exactly. Alrighty, guys, thank you guys for sticking around to the very end. I want you guys to comment below on who you think the greatest comedian of all time, or who do you think is one of the greatest comedians in our generation. And if you like this content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell. And I'll see you guys soon.